HighLow Custom Indicators, which are offered for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. Traders can download the indicator file for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 platforms from this section, and they can also read this page to learn about how the indicator works and its functionality. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file and run the indicator by dragging the file onto the chart. Once the indicator is placed on the chart, it starts drawing a channel on the chart. HighLow Custom Indicators are a special and practical tool that draw a price channel on the chart, allowing traders to identify the trend direction and price reversal levels on the chart. This indicator uses price pivots and the extension of pivot lines to plot future contact levels on the chart. Here, the first pivot and our drawing, then the next pivot and our drawing, and in this way, it displays a channel for us. Traders can use various trading strategies to utilize this channel for entering trades, identifying trend direction, and recognizing reversal levels and price reactions. For example, when the price crosses the channel's midline upwards, they can enter a buy position or wait for the price to pull back to the midline level and then enter the trade. Or they can make another entry when the price pulls back to the midline level. Also, in this section, we can see that when the price crosses the midline downward, we can enter a sell position in the market during the pullback and take advantage of trading opportunities. Additionally, when the price breaks out of either the upper or lower bands of the channel, we can often use that as a potential trading opportunity. Here we can see that the price has broken above the upper band and then closed back inside the channel, which indicates selling pressure in this area. In this situation, we can enter a sell position in the market and take advantage of the trading opportunity. The bands that are drawn for us act as pivot levels and price reaction zones, which we can use as entry points for trades. Or, at times when we see a pin bar and price confirmation like this in this area, upon touching the lower or upper band, we can use these as trading opportunities on the chart and execute our position. In the settings section, under the input tab, there are options available to us. In the first input, we can set the number of candles in the chart's history to be analyzed for identifying the most recent pivot low or high. We can use this section for that purpose. In the next parameter, we can specify the distance between the low level and the most recent pivot low, as well as the high level and the most recent pivot high. The higher we set this number, the wider the channel becomes, and the distance between the price and the channel band also increases here. In the next input, we can also specify the number of candles in the chart's past that will be taken into account for the calculation, which by default is set to 1000 candles. This means that the indicator examines 1000 candles backward from the most recent candle, the current candle, and draws the channel accordingly. And finally, in the last input, we can set the shift value, which determines the distance between the end of the indicator lines and the most recent candle. We can use this parameter to add an offset or delay to the indicator from this section. Alright friends, we've reached the end of this indicator tutorial. We'd be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.